last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going.
To kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out.
First and 10.
We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20.
Set, hut, gorilla.
Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
To the wideout.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Easy.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Took contact on the throw. He makes the grab.
The 3rd down.
Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Of 12.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Acorn. Tuna. Gorilla. Timber.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Touchdown.
Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
Michigan.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25.
On the double. Down.
Gives it to the back. He gets loose. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Brought down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. They'll feed the back again. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
Dropping back, it's Allen. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
First down for the offense.
Let's go!
On first and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Can! Here we go!
They'll run it to the left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here.
42 Spiders!
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Allen. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated, but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools from both sides. It's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. As the first down is still going, the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Green 25. Ready?
He hands it to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
The ball carrier. Gain of 7. Second down coming up.
On the
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Igloo.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. It's a quick grab. finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Tackle made after just a short gain.
By the running back. He's brought down near the 49-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ready up.
Now it's second down here.
Set. Ready.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Gain of 23 on
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Flare.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. And you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Get set.
Ah, here he goes. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7.
That makes the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Okay.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Jackrabbit.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Another first down.
Got it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Black 24. Black 24. High.
Handoff to the right side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Ready.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Lasso.
Kill.
Back to throw. It's Allen. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
That's first down.
Okay.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Lizzie.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
14, Ohio State, 7.
Ready.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
pick it up on the ground. He's got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Near the 48-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Lion, lion, cobra. Gaucho. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Brings up second down.
Ready.
Important second down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready, ready.
Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Gain of 20.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Cut, cut, cut.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Ready, ready.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw yet again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Looking to scramble. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
On the set. Logger. Easy.
Looking downfield. It's Allen. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Trying to create here on the move. Receiver hauls it in, nobody in the neighborhood. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
We got plenty of fight, baby.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Handoff to the back. Powering through. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Tackle is made.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down coming up.
Okay.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Unlock. Down. Set up.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Will take over. First and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half.
Moves.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back, looking to test the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Jackrabbit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. To throw, it's Hawkins. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive.
Spider.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
On 3rd down, caught by the tight end. Play is marked out of bounds at the 21. And a first down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Get set. Hornet.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Terrier. Griffin.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Caught by the receiver. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
At the 24-yard line.
Go.
3rd down coming.
Timber. Arrow. Gorilla. Go.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover two, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half, chance for just a couple more plays. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Fights off a defender. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Second down, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going.
Kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Yankee Blue. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And now the running back's got it again. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Razor.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
4-2 Spider. Read up.
Here we go.
Scanning the field. It's Allen. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Set.
And the quarterback dropping back, throws it to the right, makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes, to put them on top now.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7.
That makes the score. Ohio State.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
Cricket.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. And the completion made. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Igloo.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10.
Check.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Running back, the ball carrier. Tackle is made at the 44-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Ready?
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Come on, set.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a great throw by this quarterback, but let's give credit to the offensive line because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. That receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick it away.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now in a rivalry game to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
With the carry, it's the running back. Picks up 3. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Easy. Kill. 24. Left, 24.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Allen. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score. Ohio State.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner will be brought down.
The 13. And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay,
And the
ready?
Wolverines offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Moves out of the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years, but let's not forget they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
They'll run it to the right side. Muscled out of bounds, close to the end zone.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Back to pass. It's Allen. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Touchdown.
And this Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out in space one-on-one, or these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Lasso!
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Okay.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the single back takes the handoff. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Allen. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Marked down at the 25-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready!
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
Okay,
Offense
ready?
getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Cobra. Roll it.
Ball handed off, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
Is the running back. Gain of 1. Brings up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long.
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
A 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
On
They
set.
need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
29 Philly. High.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
By the running back.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
On the
Buckeyes
double.
offense is on the move now.
Set. Ready.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down
Ready up.
short of the
691,
sticks.
Gators score.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Allen. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense is threatening here.
3rd down coming up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter.
Kick is good.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Ohio State.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Number 19. Set to kick off.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
The first down pass
Heads out of bounds after a
completed to the
solid
right.
gain.
He runs.
Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
By the receiver.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Here we go.
Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He could go. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the PAT is good.
That makes the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down and long now from their own 6. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So second down after the incompletion.
Terrier. Igloo. Dino. Tuna. Griffin. Logger.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A crucial pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score. Ohio State.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
And the Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Makes a quick grab. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Ready up.
That completion makes it second and short.
Lasso.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it.
Caught by the receiver. Marked out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Snags a quick throw. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down.
He's brought down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut it.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And the Buckeyes take over.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end? Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Acorn! Acorn! Easy!
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
Got it!
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Easy!
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. What a snag by the junior receiver.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here.
Cobra. Longer. Hornet.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Punt over the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly. Tuna. Gorilla. Ready, go.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Dino. Hawk. Pilot. Go.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Pressure is coming. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. This was a case of a higher rank.